killing off the old friendships, no matter how hard it is. It was very hard for me. I was very attached to the people that were in my life in the past. But I knew that I couldn't move on and do what I needed to do what I wanted to do, if I still had those people around negatively influencing me. It's necessary. And you may get called selfish, you may get called egotistical, prideful, but at the end of the day, how do you expect to love anyone or to bless anyone if you can't do that for yourself first? And you have to really think about that, because by keeping those people around, are you really being a friend? Are you really being like a loyal friend or whatever? Or are you just keeping them around to make yourself feel better about yourself because you can't stand the thought of being alone, stand the thought of working on yourself and dealing with your problems? It really comes down to the question, is it a true friendship where you guys hold each other accountable and build off each other? Are you guys becoming 1% better every day? Or are you guys in that friendship because it numbs the pain of the problems that you're supposed to face? Are you using that to escape the reality of your situation? And once you answer that question, I'm sure you'll find the answer to that. And that's when you can tell if it's worth keeping someone around or not. And yeah, you might get called fake, you might get called a bunch of shit, but at the end of the day, if you don't put yourself first, if you don't love yourself first, if you don't work on yourself, how do you expect to be someone who adds to other people's lives? You're gonna be someone who just sucks life out of people if you can't work on yourself. If you can't work on yourself to the point where you can now build, I feel like everyone has to go through that point, through that phase of life where they're working in solitude, where they have to leave everything behind that they once knew, reinvent themselves, so then they can make room for the new people in their lives, the new things to come. Because those new things can't come in if you're still holding on and clinging on to the past. So think about that. Think, am I around people who build me up, or am I around people who are just yes men, who are just there to egg me on and numb themselves and just, ignore our problems? And, you can't be around people who are just going to tell you what you want to hear. You need to be around people who are going to tell you what you need to hear. Because growth is uncomfortable. Growth it's painful. But I would take that pain and that discomfort any day, any second of the day, over the pain of knowing that I could have done something, but I decided to stay stagnant in that same position.